5 Lessons from What Got You Here Won't Get You There. How Successful People Become Even More Successful. By Marshall Goldsmith, Mark Reiter. Hello, and welcome back to DeftU Insights. Today, we're diving into a topic that resonates deeply with anyone striving for continuous growth: the surprising ways our very success can sometimes hold us back. It's a paradox many high achievers face. The habits and approaches that propelled us forward can, at a certain point, become roadblocks to reaching the next level. We're talking about those subtle, often unconscious behaviors that, despite our best intentions, can hinder our impact, erode trust, and even derail our journey toward greater fulfillment. The good news is, with self-awareness and deliberate action, these aren't insurmountable obstacles. In fact, understanding them is the first step toward unlocking profound personal and professional evolution. Join me as we explore 5 practical lessons designed to help you recognize these patterns and transform them into catalysts for an even more impactful future. Hello! Lesson 1. Discover your hidden habits to grow beyond your current success. It's easy to believe that if something has worked for you in the past, it will continue to work. But for many successful individuals, the very behaviors that earned them accolades can subtly begin to undermine their future growth. This isn't about deep-seated flaws. It's often about small, repetitive actions that create unintended perceptions in others. Perhaps you're a leader who, with the best intentions, always feels the need to add value to every discussion, jumping in with your own thoughts even when an idea is already strong. You might think you're being helpful, but your team could be perceiving it as micromanagement, leaving them feeling disempowered and unmotivated to contribute. Or maybe you have a habit of making lighthearted, sarcastic remarks, unaware that they land as cutting or dismissive to colleagues. The core challenge here is a lack of self-awareness, an internal "you are here" map that shows you how your actions truly land with those around you. Without this clarity, we operate in a blind spot, repeating patterns that might slowly erode goodwill even while we continue to achieve. Imagine a brilliant architect who always insists on designing every last detail of a project, even the landscaping, which is clearly outside their expertise. While their core structural designs are genius, their overreach into other areas frustrates and sidelines specialist consultants, making collaboration difficult and potentially compromising the overall vision. The lesson here is to intentionally seek out and understand these hidden habits. What seemingly small behaviors might be causing friction, disempowering others, or creating distance despite your success? Identifying these is the first crucial step toward truly accelerating your impact. Lesson 2. Embrace objective feedback to unlock your blind spots. Once we acknowledge that our behaviors might not be landing as intended, the next vital step is to actively solicit honest insights from others. This isn't about dwelling on past mistakes, it's about opening ourselves to perspectives that can shine a light on our blind spots. Think of it as inviting others to help you see the back of your own head. Many highly capable people resist feedback, especially if it's critical, because their success delusion makes them question its validity. They might think, how can my behavior be a problem when I'm so successful? But true growth comes from welcoming diverse viewpoints. To get this honest input, you need to create an environment of trust. This means asking for specific, forward-looking advice rather than general opinions. A powerful technique, often called feed-forward, helps bypass defensiveness by focusing solely on future improvements. Instead of asking, "What did I do wrong?" ask, "What are 2 suggestions you have for me to improve my listening skills in our next team meeting?" And when you receive this input, the most crucial response is simply, "Thank you." No explanations, no justifications, no arguments, just genuine gratitude for their candidness. Consider a mountaineer attempting a challenging ascent. They don't just rely on their own vision, they trust their guide's perspective on unseen crevasses or unstable footholds. This external, objective input is not a criticism of their strength, but a vital tool to ensure a safer, more successful climb. Similarly, actively inviting and respectfully receiving feedback, especially feed-forward, becomes your guide to navigating the trickier terrains of personal development. Lesson 3. Master the magic of a sincere apology for stronger connections. Among the most profoundly healing and transformative actions we can take is offering a sincere apology. It's a magic move that restores trust, validates others' feelings, and creates an emotional contract for moving forward. Yet, for many high achievers, admitting fault can feel like a sign of weakness, especially when their "I can succeed" and "I choose to succeed" beliefs make them reluctant to acknowledge any personal missteps. This resistance prevents them from leveraging one of the most powerful tools for repairing relationships and fostering goodwill. A truly effective apology is disarmingly simple. It starts with a clear, direct statement, "I'm sorry." You can optionally add, "I'll try to do better in the future," to show your commitment. And then, here's the crucial part. Say nothing more. No explanations, no justifications, no attempts to rationalize your behavior or shift blame. The purpose isn't to defend yourself, it's to acknowledge the impact of your actions on the other person. Imagine a conductor who makes a miscue that throws the orchestra off tempo during a performance. A quick, humble acknowledgement, "My apologies, my timing was off," immediately resets the ensemble, allowing them to regain their rhythm and trust in his leadership. Trying to explain the stress of the previous rehearsal or a momentary distraction would only prolong the awkwardness and undermine his authority. Similarly, a sincere, unembellished apology demonstrates courage and integrity, paving the way for immediate reconciliation and strengthening the bonds of trust with those around you. Lesson 4. Realign your goals to achieve true, enduring fulfillment. Our drive for achievement is often fueled by goal obsession, an intense focus on specific objectives. While this can be a powerful engine for success, it can also become a blindfold, causing us to neglect core values, ethical considerations, or the impact on others. This superstition trap leads us to mistakenly link negative behaviors to our success. "I got here because I pushed hard, so I must keep pushing hard, even if it alienates people." We might become so fixated on the finish line that we lose sight of why we started the race, or even who we become in the process. This isn't about abandoning ambition, but about questioning whether our immediate goals align with our broader mission and values. Consider a startup founder driven by the sole goal of a massive IPO. They work relentlessly, alienating their co-founders, exploiting employees, and cutting ethical corners. They achieve the IPO, but find themselves isolated, distrusted, and ultimately unfulfilled, having sacrificed their integrity and relationships for a hollow victory. The real lesson is to regularly step back and ask, "What am I doing, and why am I doing this?" What if the founder had instead focused on building an innovative, ethical company that treated its people well, allowing the IPO to be a result of that mission rather than the singular, all-consuming objective? By consciously recalibrating our ambitions to serve a larger, more meaningful purpose, we prevent the pursuit of success from becoming a self-defeating endeavor, ensuring that our achievements contribute to a truly rich and meaningful life. Lesson 5. Lead by empowering others, not just directing them. As we ascend in our careers, our technical skills become less of a differentiator, and our interpersonal abilities become paramount. A common pitfall for leaders is the golden rule fallacy, managing others as we would want to be managed, rather than recognizing and adapting to their unique needs and styles. This can lead to inadvertently disempowering staff, stifling creativity, and creating resentment. True leadership, especially for those at the top, shifts from doing everything themselves to effectively empowering and inspiring everyone around them. This means consciously delegating, providing proper recognition, and truly listening, rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. It involves shedding old prejudices, like assuming money is everyone's sole motivator, or that you always know best. Instead of checking the box by simply sending an email, you must follow up diligently to ensure messages are understood, believed, remembered, and acted upon. Imagine a symphony orchestra where the conductor insists on playing the first violin solo in every piece, believing only they can achieve perfection. This approach would not only limit the orchestra's talent, but also stifle the growth and confidence of other musicians. A truly great conductor doesn't play every instrument. They empower each section leader, trust their virtuosos, and facilitate a collaborative environment where every musician's unique skill contributes to a harmonious whole. By embracing this approach, leaders cultivate loyalty, spark innovation, and build a powerful collective capable of far greater achievements than any individual effort. Conclusion. The journey of personal and professional growth is lifelong, and often the most significant leaps come from examining what's already working and then refining it. We've explored how self-awareness helps us spot those hidden habits, how embracing feedback unlocks our blind spots, and how a sincere apology can mend crucial connections. We also discussed the importance of realigning our goals for true fulfillment and empowering others to build collective success. The essence of these lessons is simple yet profound. Don't let yesterday's triumphs define tomorrow's limitations. Success is dynamic, and so too must be our approach to ourselves and others. Your biggest opportunity for advancement might not be to learn something new, but to simply stop doing something that no longer serves you or your team. So, take a moment today to reflect on one small behavior you could adjust, or one piece of feedback you could seek out. The power to evolve is already within you. If one of these lessons landed, like this video to keep them coming, and subscribe for more insights into becoming your best self.